Welcome, Lentilman, for Weekly Comic Facts number 6, I believe. Just gonna hop right into this one. We're doing Bizarro Batman. Real name, Bizarro Batman. Current alias, Bizarro Batman. Other aliases, Batman, World's Worst Detective. Relatives, the Bizarros of Bizarro World. Affiliation, the Bizarro Justice League. Base of operations, Hitchray, which is Earth backwards, also known as Bizarro World. Alignment is neutral. Identity is a secret identity. His race is Bizarro. Occupation Bizarro. Gender male. Skin gray. Unusual features. Bizarro Batman has pale gray skin and a rough complexion that slightly resembles crumbled chalk. He has disproportionate physical features and wears a smiley face symbol on his chest in place of a bat. Origin. Created by Bizarro's 3 biofission powers. Universe New Earth. Place of Earth Bizarro World. Creators Jeff Johns and Richard Donner. First appearance, Action Comics number 856, November 2007. No last appearance. When Bizarro 3 found himself infused with radiation from a blue sun, he developed the ability to replicate himself as well as create other Bizarro life forms based upon likenesses of people from Earth. He used this power to populate a cube-shaped planetoid dubbed Bizarro World within the Blue Sun star system. One of the many duplicates that he created was the Bizarro version of the Batman. Bizarro Batman, working alongside his Bizarro confederates Flash, Green Lantern, Hawkgirl, and Wonder Woman, sought to save Bizarro from Bizarro Doomsday by dropping their hyperbolic headquarters on top of him. Powers. Bizarro Physiology. Bizarros possess a unique physiology, one that is common to all Bizarros but greatly differentiated from baseline human biology. Their skin is mottled and gray, giving the appearance of crumbled chalk or ash. Often their faces, arms, legs, and other extremities are misshapen and disproportionate to the rest of their body. Physically, most Bizarros are patterned to resemble a specific humanoid analog, though some possess more generic traits with no real distinguishing features. Weaknesses. Bizarros are developmentally handicapped and cannot process thought or action that would be common to normal standards of human reason. Their behavior is structured in opposition to logic or common sense and affects them not only culturally but linguistically as well. Nearly everything spoken by a Bizarro is an antonym to his or her true intent. If a Bizarro says, "I hate you," he is actually expressing a term of endearment. A Bizarro may demonstrate affection by giving his loved one a bouquet of dead roses or by punching her in the face. When conversing, Bizarros lack a nominative case when using pronouns. They replace pronouns that should be nominative with their analogs in the accusative case. Rather than addressing themselves as I, they instead use the term me. When Bizarros greet one another, they would do so by saying goodbye, reserving the word hello as a salutation. Bizarros only use the first-person conjugation for any verb. For example, the verb is always conjugated as am, leading to sentences like this. This am great. Although this backwards dialect is a characteristic common to all Bizarros, it is not always consistent from one Bizarro to next, and in some cases not even consistent with the same Bizarro. Recommended reading, Escape from Bizarro World. Okay, so that's Bizarro Batman. Not really much on him in this article, which kinda sucks. But there you go. That's a little backstory on another Bizarro character. So we'll head into this week's releases. On March 3rd, we have Helldivers for the PS4, PS3, and Vita. Helldivers, from what I've seen of it, is a isometric view. It looks to be a twin-stick shooter. I don't know because I didn't see how the game controls. From what I can catch from the gameplay, it looks like it's a twin-stick shooter. It's got a sci-fi theme. You play as what looks like space marines, basically, and you fight against robot aliens. It looks okay. I'm assuming it's an indie game, so if it sounds interesting to you, maybe pick it up. Then we have, also on March 3rd, we have La Mulana EX for the Vita. La Mulana, I believe, is it's a side-scrolling Metrovania style game. But you look like Indiana Jones, and it's basically an Indiana Jones game. From what I can tell, it looks pretty nice. But since I don't have a Vita, I probably won't be picking that up. On to the next one, Ollie Ollie 2 for the PS4 and Vita on March 3rd. Ollie Ollie 2, the sequel to Ollie Ollie, obviously, is a 2D skateboarding game which relies on the sticks and shoulder buttons. The whole point of the game is to basically keep a straight line of combos going throughout each track and try to hit the objectives that they give you at the beginning of each game. It's alright. I played the first one, and then it gets to a point where the controls don't want to function the way you want them to, and that's when I stopped playing. Hopefully OlliOlli 2 is better. I'll probably give it a shot. Next we have Oreshka Tainted Bloodlines, also for the Vita, on March 3rd. I believe, yeah, from what I've seen of it, it looks to be a feudal Japan RPG. It's anime. Graphics look pretty. It looks like a manga, but I don't see myself playing this, and I don't know many people that I know that will play this. Looks nice, but no. Resident Evil Revelations 2 Episode 2 for PlayStation systems on March 3rd, and March 4th for Xbox and PC. It's Episode 2 of Revelations 2, and if you don't know what that is, go to last week's video and I explain that. Then we have Scream Ride for the Xbox One and 360 on March 3rd. From what I've seen of that, it's like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but they also want you to destroy parts of the city while you're playing, which is weird. I don't know. It looks nifty, is the word I'd use. Yeah, nifty. But no, I'm not playing that one. Next we have Shiftlings, or as my eyes keep wanting to read it, Shitlings, because reasons, for PS4 and PC on March 3rd and Xbox One on March 4th. This looks like it's a puzzle game where you play as two alien astronauts tethered together, and then you have to use their suits to help you solve puzzles, because I guess they inflate and or deflate, and when they're inflated you can bounce on them. And I like puzzle games, so I'll probably be picking that one up sometime. Looks alright. Next we have Mario vs. Donkey Kong Tipping Stars for the Wii U and 3DS on March 5th. Another game in the Mario vs. Donkey Kong series. I'm not a big fan of it. You might like it. It's a puzzle game. Basically what you have to guide Mario to save little mini Marios and progress. The neat thing about this one is, though, if you buy it for the Wii U, you also get it for the 3DS and vice versa, because that's how they want to pitch it to you, which is pretty neat. I'm still not going to get it. If you have a Wii U and 3DS, maybe pick it up. And finally, we have OlliOlli, the original, for the Wii U and 3DS on March 5th, and for the Xbox One on March 6th. So, like I said about OlliOlli, 2D skateboarding game with tight controls until you get to about the 4th stage. So there we have that. On to what I've been playing this week. Didn't really play much, but I did finally get around to beating Outlast, both its core game and the DLC. It's a pretty fun game. I mean, it's a survival horror game, so there's not much action. It's mostly just about sneaking around, not getting killed. It has a few jump scares in it, not as many as people that Let's Play it probably would have you. Then again, I don't play with headphones looking 3 feet from my computer screen, so maybe if I was playing it that way I'd be scared more. But from what I played, it was alright. And then I also played Daylight, which is very similar to Outlast, except you play as a girl, and instead of holding a camera the whole time, you're pretty much holding your phone, which acts as a map so you know where to go, because the point of the game is to use glow sticks to find objects, what they call remnants, collect those, and then you have to collect the sigil to unlock the gate to progress further into the game. It's alright. It has problems with frame rate occasionally, where anytime you're changing areas after beating a level, it'll dramatically drop, like creeping, so you have to wait until it loads, basically, to start walking, or else you're just gonna be at a crawling pace. But I believe it, folks. We're going to wrap this one up. Not nearly as long as the other videos, which is better, I would say, since nobody really watched the 18-minute one. Alright, talk to everybody. Oh, see, I almost forgot. Big news on the channel front. I am now partnered with the Full Screen Network, so hopefully I will be able to get this channel to grow more and get more subscribers, which would be neat to actually have a community. I'm not holding my breath or anything. I'm just going to be really pushing to grow my channel over this next year. I'm hoping for at least 100 people by the end of the year. I'm aiming very, very low, or very high, depending on your view of my videos. Okay, well, you made it this far. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful week. I will be seeing you all next week, hopefully.